Grimda, what's up?
Good day to you.
You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. An animancer named Nedin asked me to retrieve the theorems of Pangram from the Elder Archives. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be sure to tuck that tome away from prying eyes and see that this Nedin never sets foot in here again. In the meantime, a token of our appreciation. What? Is this what we wanted? To see her barred entirely? Seems a fearsome price to pay. Knowledge dangled just out of reach makes a tempting prize for any soul. What else do you need? What are you looking for? Maybe I could find it. And I could trust you to bring it back, I suppose. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot, anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of whale. They intend to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 visions. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Deerford. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Whale rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. An ancient scroll of whale? There's a fine prize. I mean, a worthy task. I had questions about the missing scroll. Tell me what you know about the thieves. Very little, except they were foolish to believe they could steal from the God of Secrets. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. How should I handle them? However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them, it makes no difference to me. I'll consider it one of Whale's mysteries. What's so special about this scroll? Whale is the God of Secrets. If I told you, I'd cheapen it, wouldn't I? It's a parable, the kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. Tell me about yourself. Whale is the God of things hidden and revealed. The more of the 100 visions one sees, the more one has yet to discover. The 100 visions? A term of reverence for Whale's many revelations. Despite the name, they're infinite. Each epiphany leads to yet another enigma. Oh, well, peace. So... what was that? The theorems of Pangram. I informed Grimda of Nedin's interest. Grimda thanked me for warning her and has taken measures to protect the book from any further attempts. Aww. Well, that's sad. I was hoping that we'd be able to, like, actually help that lady out, but the second I said anything... No entry into the archives without Grimda's permission. Is that
I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
And what does the flame reveal?
Oh my god, Bella's snoring. Yeah, I'll hide. You might be able to steal it anyway. Oh yeah, save. Thank you. Oh, no, she immediately sees us. Is there any way to, like, get behind her? Or she just sees us no matter what if we're in the hallway?
The work of a moment.
There! Now we're super hidden. Animancy, the queen that was. Scroll of Valor, Scroll of Defense. Ah, Pangram. There we go. Everything is fine. Nothing is the matter. I'm so surprised that they just let us through that door. They're just like, you know, whatever. Hey, bye. I'll see you later. Oh, heck. Thank you so much for that. Someone subbed? I didn't see it. Someone must have resubbed or something. Ages ago. Well, we're now one sub away from 715 again. I think our high is 734. Where was the Animancer? I think she was in Brackenbury. Let's go back. You forgot Pangram notes? I think that's what I just took, isn't it? The life and discoveries of Pangram. Check the journal. Theorems of Pangram. Wrong Pangram. God damn it, how many fucking Pangram bullshits are there? Yeah, but sometimes people sub without putting an alert through, Kane, like if a resub happens, so. Mother of God. It's in a locked chest? Okay, well, I'll have to find a locked chest.
Hello.
I'm very sneaky. You
Hello.
can't see me. I'm sneaky. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Can't see me. Can't hear me. Can't look at me. That's a chest, but I can't open it. There wasn't any chest in there. I looked at everything. It's in the locked room? Really? Oh, I must not have gotten close enough, maybe? I probably didn't get close enough for it to light up. No? There's no... This chest...
I'm here.
Isn't... Mathis, welcome back. Pangramam, got a girl named Lucinda. Maybe it's a sneaky chest? I don't understand. Like, I see the chest there, but it's not interactable. Maybe there's a different chest? No one can see me. I'm exceptionally sneaky. Maybe because you told Grimda? Maybe. Like I should have gotten it before I told Grimda. Because they had it put farther away or whatever. It's fine. I'm not super worried about it. I thought I had it, but evidently that's not the one. So let's just...
Of all the things I've gotten used to, food was the hardest adjustment.
The Records Archive.
I quite agree. Deer wouldn't oversalt everything and drown it in sauce.
And they burn out all the flavor. Nothing like a raw deer flank.
Gross. I guess we can go to First Fires. I haven't been there yet. Hi, Nefarian. How are you? Yeah, it's probably because I told her. Which, I mean, it sucks. But whatever. It sucks, but whatever.
Your wood in the Saints' War?
You better grab a couple pints before you get me going on that one.
No complaints here.
Chrysalis, welcome! Welcome back for a whole year.
Politics, infighting, greed. And a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Is that Matt? What is it? I'm looking for a neighborhood with a tower. It's near a cemetery. Best you stop looking then. The place you want is Heritage Hill. You can see the tower over the district walls out that way. But something happened there. They don't let people in anymore. And none of the knights want to be posted anywhere close to it. Steer clear if you know what's good for you. Okay, so that's the Ducal Palace, the Valen Embassy, Andra's Gift, the Temple of Wodica, Crucible Keep. Hi, Magpie! Are there Blue Jays in Washington? No, I think they're only on the East Coast. What is this? Oh, there's a ghost! A spooky ghost.
Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugform III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
It's truly a pity to see what the locals have done to Wodica's house of worship. What are you doing?
Worshipping Wodica, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
You know that you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
Just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
I'd like to know more about Wodica.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Wodica watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Wodica is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
Okay, bye! What a weirdo. What a weirdo. Alright, well, that's, just a ghost then, I guess. Nothing to see here, it's just a ghost.
All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Valen Embassy. Well, sure, let's see what's in here. Blue Jays are expanding into Washington, D.C., or the state? Sup?
Gods keep you.
What can this humble servant of the Republics do for you? Tell me about the Valian Republics. They are rich in all ways, in wealth, in style, in culture. If you were to go to the Republics, you would not want to leave. Why would you? The people are beautiful and charming. I am here because the Songretta Ducala wishes it. But when my appointment is done, I will be on the first ship out, and I will sing from here to Salona. If there's nothing else, what do you do here? As the Valen Ambassador, my job is to ensure the trade with Deerwood remains strong and profitable. Rad. Is there anything cool in this place?
I shall be discreet. I'll have it in no time.
Thanks, smoked up princess. Oh, I can't actually get that. Rad. They're too good.
Let's see what
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
I'm just gonna steal their crap. I went to the Valian diplomatic place, and all I got was this crappy breastplate. How are you, smoked up princess? I hope you're doing okay. Good. We can go to Crucible Keep. In Denial of Being Dead sounds like a fun NPC role to play. Yeah. Ghost fella. I really want to play a Death Cleric. I really want to, like, playing Arcturus in the Tomb of Annihilation game that we play on twitch.tv/DND has made me, like, getting the experience of, like, having spells to raise undead and doing, like, necromantic stuff has made me really want to play, like, a necromancy cleric but not be evil. And just be like, yo, whatever, they're dead. They don't care.
Good day, stranger.
Every day we get more from the hinterlands pouring into Defiance Bay. Keeps us busy on the watch, it does. You look like you recently arrived yourself. Who are you? A soldier of the Crucible Knights. Proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so Commander Cliver can focus on more important matters. What's this about? It's the headquarters of the Crucible Knights. Commander Cliver's in the back, making plans, as usual. You'll find the forge at the west end, along with our master smith, and there's a shrine for the golem. We're the defenders of Defiance Bay. We're not exactly a formal knighthood, but don't tell Commander Cliver. We're our first organized militia to oppose a Deeran rule, and today we're the largest force in the city. Our soldiers undergo years of combat training, and our officers are required to have their souls read by that critter out in Dunwood Row. Just a requirement, so the higher-ups know there's nothing messy built in your soul's past. Keeping the ranks pure is fine by me. I wish they were more careful in hiring their ciphers. Spit it out. Cleric Grave Domain is pretty neat. In one of your homebrew D&D games, you had a dwarf culture that was centered on ancestor worship. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and a magpie. It was pretty funny. They're mostly Orlans. I'm sure they're talented enough, but you can't trust them. Hostility's in their nature, and they've learned to hide it over the years. All I'm saying is they should be at least supervised by other folks. That's reasonable enough, isn't it? If people treated them better, you wouldn't have to worry about them being so hostile. Just speaking the truth. Nowadays, it seems the biggest crime of all. Wow, racist! The Justicar's gaze flicks over to you briefly. If this is about patrols, my novitiates are already stretched to their limit. Between the refugee influx and the mess at Heritage Hill, I simply don't have any units to spare. I'm sorry, was there something you needed? Is something wrong at Heritage Hill? What isn't wrong is the real question. A whole district of walking, flesh-eating corpses. We sealed the area 2 months ago, just after I lost one of my finest commanders there, and yet this is the second guard rotation to disappear. There are already enough rumors about the place floating around the keep without my soldiers whispering about these disappearances. I'd just as soon abandon the district, but if those monsters should find a way out, I could look into it. After what I've just told you, you want to go into Heritage Hill? I've lost trained soldiers there. Why should I let anyone in? It just seems like you could use the help. If you're so eager to rush to your death, I won't stop you. And if you're somehow able to put a stop to this, you've got my permission. I'll send words to the guards at the gate. Alright, bye! You pre-ordered Pillars 2. You're a critter, so they made you take a look at it, but I pushed you over the edge. Yay! I also took a look at it. Well, actually, I was contacted by the people representing Obsidian versus Evil like a month ago. And they were like, hey, have you ever played Pillars 1? And I'm like, nah. And they're like, hey, would you like to? And I'm like, yeah. And that's honestly, like, I've heard people talk about it before, but that's why I took a look. And, you know, I mean, it works, right? I was encouraged to take a look because someone thought it would be a good fit for my channel. It is a good fit for my channel. And you're like, yo, this looks fun. So, that's a shrine. Oh, don't steal from the shrine. Everybody's just hanging around. Everybody was kung fu fighting. No, they're not doing that. Oh.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Nah, they don't got any bullshit.
I'll have it in
there.
no time. The work of a moment.
Ooh.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Not even bothering to hide.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Yo, what's up? You weren't stealing anything. Definitely not stealing anything. Definitely 100% not stealing anything. That lady came in. She's like, are you stealing anything? I'm like, nah. No, Dojima, I don't have any mods. This is my first time playing, and I didn't want to, like, change it from how it's intended to be.
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
What do you do here?
I'm a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too.
Tell me about
We
the
were
knights.
all smiths back in Hodred's day, though I'm about the only one here who still gets his hands dirty. We're a fearsome...
So that's... No, there's nothing. I don't... Why does he have a voice actor? That seems odd. I don't know.
I'll take a look.
I'll have it in no time.
I'll have it in no
The
time.
work of a moment.
The work of a moment. There's nothing in there. What a bummer. Ooh, an edict of arrest. Find Eorn. Where's that edict of arrest that I just got? Eorn, whose recent actions have led to the death of a knight of the Crucible, it requests reporting any information. Oh. Curiouser and curiouser. You get more options if you do Crucible Knights quest. Oh, okay, so that's why he's probably voice acted. Did I went into the war room, right? I thought I did. Anyway, maybe I didn't.
We just don't have the manpower. Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes? Can I help you with something?
Are you in charge of the Crucible Knights? Here in Defiance Bay, anyhow. The High Justicar. The High Justice is the leader of our order, but he's currently stationed at Fleetbreaker Castle. My job is to oversee our forces in Defiance Bay and keep the order for the Duke. Why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates, and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Hailmar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
Is there any way I can help? I know how to handle myself. Always refreshing to meet someone who'd rather fix a problem than complain about it. Forge Master Dunstan is working with an animancy scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights, warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. Some agitator throws a rock at them, we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armor, but we need the scholar's research. Unfortunately, she hasn't been around the last few times my novitiates have checked. Vienna lives with the rest of the Scriveners out in Copper Lane, but I haven't the soldiers to spare at the moment. Go to the Scrivener's dormitory and see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise, anyway. Once you've brought him the research, he can sell you any arms or armor if you have need. He forges and repairs all of our equipment. You won't find a more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Unfortunately, it's earned us some enemies, particularly among the dozens and some of the more enterprising families. What do these dozens have against you? They're demagogues and troublemakers. They forget that Defiance Bay is one of the largest cities in the world and not just some frontier outpost. Most of them are mercenaries on a good day and street thugs the rest of the time. Needless to say, they've no patience for law and order. House Dominel, namely, they are one of the city's oldest noble families and its largest criminal organization. Their patriarch, Gedmar, has been trying to take advantage of the turmoil to expand his operations. We've kept on top of him, and he hasn't been too happy about that. Peace! Alright, let's peace out of here. They're creating Borg, more like Tin Men, I think. They're creating Tin Men. So many quests in this town. They're all overlapping.
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale.
That's true. Okay. We have to go to the Records Archive. We have to go to the Scrivener's dormitory. We have to go to Brackenbury and find Elka, or did we already talk to her? No, we have to go to Andra's gift and find the brothel. The brothel. Enter the tower in Heritage Hill. Travel to Deerford Village.
I grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
Let's run a couple of errands. Like finish up some quests. Do I play JRPGs too, or are they not my thing? I just haven't been exposed to a lot of them. Wait, combat start. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on? Assassins? What the fuck? When did we run into fucking assassins? Are you for fucking real right now? Assassins? The shit, though. How many motherfucking godforsaken dickhead assassins are there? Oh my god, second wind. Where are you? Sagani, get closer. Kana, you're fine. Durance. Itamok. Where is Aloth? Back the fuck up. Aloth, are you down? Aloth, you need to get the fuck back here. Okay. Aloth is recovering. Someone hired an adventuring party, evidently. Aloth! I told you to second wind, you dick. Why can't I fight that guy? No one is like, no one gives a shit that we're getting blasted on. What is CM random encounter nonsense? Right? Well, we survived. Get up, Aloth. Scrawled note. Wodika hood. Alright. What's that scrawled note about? Where is it? Scrawled note? Concise but detailed description of you, including your name, your distinguishing features, and everyone you've known to have associated with in your brief time in Direwood. Oh, shit. Grimoire. Money. Grimoire. Money. Alright. That's crazy. I didn't realize we were gonna have assassins after us. Ooh. Since when do we have assassins after us, chat? Since when is that a thing? I didn't realize we were gonna get assassinated. You get buffs for staying the night at the brothel. That's wonderful. Alright, so... who did we need to talk to? Go to the Scrivener's dormitory. I think that was the person. Yeah, I think just go to the Scrivener's. Yeah, so where would the Scrivener's dormitory be? I did save. Yeah, thank you. Since you became a PC. Why? Oh no, Rose. Okay, find Viana. Corin. Wait, do you know where Viana is?
Welcome.
I'm looking for Viana. She's not here. She went to Andra's gift. A house, not a boat. North house, empty house. She's in Andra's gift. Well, I have to go there anyway. For the brothel! I wish I could fast travel. Is there a way to fast travel in this game? statuesque woman has a gaze that could cut stone. She turns her chiseled cheekbones to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Her eyes shimmer under silvered eyeshadow and razor-precise line of kohl. Before you can speak, she throws her hand up in a dramatic fashion.
Well met, friend.
Autographs after the performance, please. Great art requires great concentration, and greatness is expected from the Revel of the Stars. What's the Revel of the Stars? We are the finest theater troupe in the city. We believe that the best art is immersive and true to life. We stage our performances right here in Copper Lane for the edification of all. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan. Does the Revel of Stars take in many new members? But of course, good drama is a balm to the soul, and we wish to offer a true theatrical experience to as many as possible. What kind of members? We'll take in the new and the old, the tall and the small, the experienced and the inexperienced, whoever is best suited to fulfill a role to the utmost. How long do you keep them? As long as they are able to satisfy the demands of their roles. True acting can be a grueling process, so some last longer than others. I was wondering if a woman named Cora was a part of your group. I can't say I recognize the name. That's odd. Her sister said she was part of the Revel of the Stars. Maybe, but what should I know about it? I don't have time to coach every young amateur who joins our troupe for a week. What do you do? That depends entirely on the demands of the role. I am the Pallid Knight, the Widow of the Wood, and the Warrior Queen Mokka, all at different times. To live a different life each day is a glorious thing indeed, my friend. I'm looking for a Kendall. I'm not sure who this Kendall is or why you would malign our talent, but rest assured we have a process for evoking a satisfying performance from even the most inexperienced players. I think I have to go get the third thing. Yeah, let's go back to Brackenbury. Am I not going to get on the Dad of War trend? I've never played a God of War game, Sharp Chris. I don't think I'll start with this one. I might watch it a little bit of it and see if it's interesting to me, but if it's not, then I want to finish this game, and it's got a fair amount of content. And then I have a couple of games that I'm also intending to play after, so, or during, I don't know. Red Orchid, welcome back for 4 months in a row. I split the party. Did I? No, I didn't.
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure.
How may I help?
Pirate cities
Following
floating
your
in the archipelago. The
Everybody's
mountain
here.
halls of these northern dwarfs.
Where is the road to Andra's gift? I think it's here? Yeah. Thank you so much for the sub, Red Orchid. Only one more to 715. I hope I don't get accosted by assassins again. Why are you all the way over there? I guess they're just moving on different paths, probably. One more month to what? 5 months? 5's are the best numbers. Alright, it's Abandoned House, Oda's House, Ramshackle House, Valen Trading Company, Salty Mast, Lighthouse. This place looks pretty rad. Yeah, it's bad when assassins are looking for you. It's true. It's true. Addict. 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 Just a bunch of addicts? Sveff! Not the Sveff. But you can't get 42 with 5s alone. What's the sound? What's happening with my sound right now? The salty mass sounds like a fantasy bar for sure. It's true. Hey, you. You can't just barge into somebody's home like this. Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here. Now get out. Okay. Sorry. That guy. He's acting like I'm not a PC, chat. I have every right to just do whatever I want. I'm a PC, okay?
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Oh! Sveff! Taking it. You're not robbing the place or breaking his stuff? No! No. I didn't. What's in there? I am robbing this place, evidently. I don't even know. Whoa! As you enter the room, you see several figures huddled together. They stand at attention, armed, but not matched in gear like the Crucible Knights. At the center of the group, one woman looms over another, holding a flail. She snarls at the cowering figure. You've got pages of research here. You expect me to believe this was just your scratch work? It's nothing, I promise. Just my notes. You hear a painful smack as the woman backhands her captive. We know you were meeting with the Crucible Knights. You think they're the only ones with power in this city. They call us the Dozens for a reason. Now I won't ask you again. A nudge from one of her men. The woman turns and sees you watching. You shouldn't be here. What's going on here? Nothing you need to know about. Well. Okay. You need to back the fuck off. God damn it. Get the heck out of there. Go back here. Okay. Is that Aloth? God damn it.
Okay.
There's a lot of them in this room right now. There we go. Okay, so Durance is taking care of that mercenary with Kana's help. The wolf just wolfed out. Eater. I mean, you could probably afford to be more in the center of this fight. Yeah, the skellies. Okay, she could afford to not be as much in the center of this fight.
I shall.
Get the fuck out of there. Okay, she managed to disengage. Can you, like, heal yourself? Yeah, just fucking protective shell your ass. Why is this... I don't understand why this antelope companion... Oh, it's a beast. Oh. It's a beast.
What?
I shall.
Viana's face is covered in bruises, her eyes wide with shock and relief. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Rapid, hitching breaths punctuate her words. I was sure they were going to kill me. What just happened? I thought I was coming here to meet my, friend from the Republics. It looks like I walked into a trap. The dozens must have been watching me for a while. I'd been working on a special project for the Crucible Knights, and they weren't exactly subtle about contacting me. Tell me about it. It deals with a rather rare branch of animancy. No offense, but I probably shouldn't get too specific without Commander Cliver's permission. And you can see the trouble that little indiscretion has gotten me into. I studied animancy in Ozia, back in the Valen Republics. I came to Defiance Bay to research local advances, but instead of going to Brackenbury Sanitarium, I found a position as a scrivener at the Temple of Whale. I've had my access to many rare manuscripts that most animancers never see. Of course, I've had to keep my head down. I've been careful not to let the head librarian or my colleagues know what I'm working on. Commander Cliver of the Crucible Knights is waiting on my research. Not that you haven't already done a lot for me, but maybe you could take it to him? I kept it with me to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands, but you can see how well that worked out. She took it from me when I arrived. Anyhow, don't wait on me. I can make my own way out of here. Okay, well, don't get murdered. Cool. I did it! Ice cream is totally food. Good night, Mad Gunner. Have a good one. Oh, sorry. Stretching. I guess I'll just continue this way. We have to find that brothel. Is this a brothel? Is that a brothel? I need to find a brothel. Brian Walker and Vril. Are these just... Ugh. Gross. Gross. I'm just so... Like, I get really annoyed. Can I turn those off? They're fairly annoying. Bregan, you've got a name. Shove off. We've nothing to talk about. Wow, dick.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Where is that? Ramshackle house. If I get into a fight in here, I'm probably gonna die.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Someone stashed playing cards under the bed? I just broke into this house for nothing. I'm a jerk.
Son of a moose fucker.
I beg your pardon?
Sorry. Kalu's always telling me to watch my language, especially around the kids. Guess I haven't had a reminder in a while.
What happened?
God's damn that son of a coon.
Son of a moose fucker? That's the most Canadian swear I've ever heard.
Want to run it down on its luck, Valiant Trading Company? If you have more than half a brain, you could really do something with it. As long as you're willing to clean up a few bloodstains.
Do you need help with something?
Do you want to help? Sure. Go into that warehouse and ask for a man named Verzano. When you find him, throw him in a sack, throw the sack in a crate, and put the crate on a boat headed to Ancenze.
Bye, Michael. Have a good night.
Or the bottom of the Pearlwood Gulf. Either's fine with me.
I like her feather face.
One of them heard me tell a joke about a glam-felon youth with frostbite somewhere sensitive.
She was the
Kids
coolest.
repeat everything.
I meant just now.
Jam my thumb. Nothing big.
Let's go to the Salty Mast first. She's so rad. Did she come back? She comes back, yeah? Oh, no. grab his purse and go. Wait. Wait a second. Aw. Help him up. Thank you. My head. What happened? I was just on my way to the club. It's a rough part of town, but the rabble's never been violent. Even a night with equality isn't worth this. Poor dude. Okay, the trading company mission. I just have to rest first, so.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaroon of the milkmaid. Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
Don't see many outfitted like you aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? The kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls, and our customers. They started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving my regulars away. There aren't too many who care what happens to a place like the Gift, but word is you're an exception. Knights are too busy sniffing around Duke of R to bother with us commoners, and I'd just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy anyway. I could investigate, as long as there's coin in it. You restore my business, and there'll be plenty of that, all right. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me these aren't random incidents. You put a stop to these attacks, I'll find a real nice way to thank you. Got me? I'd rather just go chat up that guard with the wide hips, personally, but we ought to stop her from people getting thrashed, at least. I got some questions. What can you tell me about these attacks? You only have to step outside to see it for yourself. Those thugs are there just waiting to cause trouble for anyone coming or going. Maybe they will have let you pass, however. Tell me more about your business. It's not doing as well as I'd like with all this trouble. I run an honest enterprise, just trying to give folks a little rest and relaxation. You help me out, I'll see about getting you a special discount. Can I ask you something else? I'm here for some quiet time. Quiet, loud, however you like it, as long as you pay up front. Got ladies, lads, and a few I'm not quite sure about. Go talk to whoever tickles your fancy, unless you fancy Cyril, in which case you can settle with me. What's Cyril? You must be new to town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend time with her? Just ask. She's 1,000 for the night, but she's worth every pound. Or so they tell me. Fancy a go with her? Best money you can spend in the Gift. Well, I better just do the best money can buy. 'Cause, yeah. Don't mind the burly fellows at our door. They're just here to make sure everyone has a good time. Okay, where's the upstairs? I want to go talk to my person that I just paid for. There's 5 of us. I haven't dropped that many frames. Okay. Where are the... where are the ones... Where's the one with guards at her door? Members only. Where's my person I just paid to have sex with? Yeah!
Hello.
Powder almost hides the circles under her eyes, and rouge dusts her 2 prominent cheekbones. Despite it all, Cyril is beautiful. She favors you with a smile, and she must have practiced and perfected. Hello, stranger. Let me make you more comfortable. Sex happens! That didn't help me at all. Are you for real right now? I didn't get any help recovered from... What?
Hail and well met.
That's fucking dumb. God damn. Why doesn't it restore health? That's so rude. I mean, I guess you're not really sleeping, but like, it should at least like, this is rude. This place is the worst. It's like real life, but I should still be able to like, I don't know, rest. That's the worst. Can I just ask her for a room to sleep in? Are there any beds around here? No? That's what you get for being a horn dog? Don't at me, okay? In Neverwinter Nights, at least you got experience points and health for sex in a brothel. It's not really sexual healing. Yeah, that's dumb. It should be sexual healing. God damn it. Wait, the bartender? Can I go to the bartender and get some rest? You can get a room just to sleep.
Hello.
Okay, so you can get food. Oh, here we go. There we go. Ah, creepy dreams. One sec. Ooh, heck. Oh, Adam's so close. Okay. Rad. Recovered. Thank you guys for helping. You don't pay sex workers to sleep in their beds. You don't. Don't tell me what I do, okay?
Talk to your, you know, your friend. What is it about Ezel Mia? I'm right here, you know.
Hey, Matt just talked to himself. What have we here? Another tourist in the gift? Let's give her a proper welcome. Yeah, fuck you.
As much time.
Oh, god damn it, Aloth. Aloth is just kiting them. There we go. Look at all these skellies.
Hey.
Rad. Save. A rusty bronze key. Nice.
Of course.
Bye, Rising Cosmos. Oh, everybody come over here. Sorry. I got a rusty bronze key. Ice cream for dinner sounds wonderful.
Good day to you.
Welcome. This is your first visit to the Valen Trading Company, is it not? Please, let me know how I can assist you. What's this place? The Valen Trading Company is an association of merchants from the Valian republics. We oversee trade deals and negotiations on behalf of our merchants. This is our warehouse, where we store goods in transit. Who are you? I am the assistant manager of this warehouse. Currently, I help Verzano run things, but I'll take over when he retires. Or when the company bosses back home decide it's time for new management. Okay, see you later. Hey, Verzano.
Cast light in
Hello, Verzano. What's up, Verzano? A man stands in the corner of the warehouse, directing traffic. Gems wink from the many rings on his fingers as he points and waves at the laborers. His silk clothes, though finely embroidered, aren't new. You notice a couple of mended seams around the shoulders and a discreet patch on one elbow.
Hail and well met.
Greetings! You have come to the warehouse and headquarters of the Valen Trading Company. But you are late. I sent word to the expedition hall yesterday. This delivery cannot wait. What do you do here? I am a merchant from Ansens, the fairest of the Valian republics. Here in Defiance Bay, I run the Valian Trading Company. We ship cargo to and from the republics. We are part of the grandest mercantile organization in the world. Anything you can imagine, we can ship it. For a fee. Something else I can help you with. What's the delivery? I must assume, then, that you are not from the company I contacted at the exhibition hall, but you are here and they are not. It's a bag of bitter squash seeds, which are prized for their medicinal properties. Few merchants in Defiance Bay deal in them, but those who do know their value. Seems simple enough. Why ask me? My own couriers have been robbed and beaten these past weeks. It would seem that some of my competitors resent my success. In any case, you are not a known associate. You would be left alone. And if not, you look like you could handle yourself. Besides, all of Defiance Bay knows of your integrity. And you will have to trust my assurances that you won't find a buyer outside of my contract. Return to me when you are done, and I will see to your payment.
Hello.
Who is that feathered woman? Ah, you must mean Pelagina. She's a paladin in the employ of the Valian embassy. She's a good soldier, but not so good at taking orders. Too hot a temper, I'm afraid. She did seem angry. That's no surprise. She's a hothead. A woman in a brotherhood of paladins, untouched by the gods in such an unusual way. Alright, peace. There are things I could steal here, but I think first I should do the job that they've asked of me. So where is it? In Copper Lane? Ooh. Oh, yawn, yawn, yawn. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Is there anywhere else we haven't gone? We didn't go to Oda's house, and we didn't go to the lighthouse. Let's go to the lighthouse. That place seems cool.
A touch of Margaren's fire should settle spirits here.
You hear that? Oh, God. That didn't sound nice.
A dozen Adiran ships were shattered against these levees during the War of Defiance. Best to heed the astrologers, I find, where tides are concerned. Place gets my blood beating in all the right places.
Is this Oda's house? Yeah, let's go in there. Sup? The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles, and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? No, but if it's something I can help with, I will. It's my son. His father, Wade, took him fishing 2 days ago, and I haven't seen them since. The neighbors are of no help, and the city watch hardly bothers with the gift these days. I'd be out on the docks and looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. Her eyes wander to a crib, and she lowers her voice. I don't dare take a hollowborn out, what with the violence near the brothel. You have a hollowborn baby? Waidwin's legacy is as potent in Defiance Bay as anywhere. People are scared and they're looking for someone to blame, whether it's those women at the brothel or the families of these poor babes. Might be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight, but maybe that's just me. I don't approve of what goes on at Maya's place, but these attacks won't earn us the god's mercy, and it's only made it harder to earn a living. Tell me more about their disappearance. What do you want to know? Tell me about Darren. He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good, but he's always been a dutiful son and a gentle brother. He's got dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you'll recognize him in a heartbeat, I'm sure of it. Tell me about Wade. Sometimes I don't know whether to rejoice or rue that he comes home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all of our money drinking at the brothel. Has ever since. Her gaze returns to the silent cradle. Where did you see them last? Wade was taking Darren fishing at the docks. That was 2 days ago. I'd be out at the docks looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. I don't know how to thank you. I don't have much to spare these days, but Under bless you for anything you can do. With a game like that, has your character eaten someone? Not yet, I don't think. I don't think I've eaten anyone yet. Quiet, motionless shape is swaddled. Ooh, ooh. How do you know that it's not dead? That's so creepy. Okay, so hired a chill. Deliver a package to Gareth in Copper Lane. Confront the thugs. Go to Dunstan and Crucible Keep. And Ollie in the brothel. Okay. We have to find Ollie in the brothel. We forgot to look for him. The man is at a table by himself, but he constantly glances at the opposite bench as if waiting for someone. He reeks of alcohol, and he moves with a torpor of someone who's gotten used to spending most of his time drunk. This table's taken. Find another. I've got questions about Lendry. What's it to you? I'm your new drinking buddy, and I've got questions for you. Well then... Ask away. So, what is it you were wanting with Lendry? Tell me about him. He spent most of his time here drinking with me. Tells you enough, doesn't it? He didn't volunteer details, and I didn't ask, but he had a working man's hands and a working man's taste for a drink. Where did you last see him? Right here, getting drinks with me. Just like we have every night for the last 5 years. Couldn't actually tell you much about him. I think he preferred it that way. It's probably why we got on so well. Plenty of things we didn't talk about. Anyway, I remember that night because he said things were finally turning around. He was gonna find a steady job, clean up, have another crack at the respectable life. I told him in that case he could buy the drinks. That's when she showed up. Who? Real fancy lady. Name's Lumandala. Don't remember much these days, but I remember her. You usually have to pay a month's copper to spend time with a woman like that. But Lumandala, she's fallen all over Lendry that night. Left with him, too. Where'd they go? She said they're gonna go see some frilly performance. If you ask me, they had their own plans to perform that night. She just said they had to pick something up at her house in Copper Lane first. Some cozy place by the northern gate. Even a drunk like me knows what that means. For what it's worth, she said she earns her coin over at that amphitheater in Copper Lane. That's where she said they were going to see her show. Maybe someone saw him. Right, well, let me know if you find him, yeah? Because that bastard owes me a round if he's found the good life. Nope, he's probably fucking dead. I feel bad because I kind of warned her by going to her before I had all the info, because I thought I could just, like... What's that? Where are you going? Oh. A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrolled rage. It's okay. I'm here to help. The soul flickers. It ripples toward you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, 2 men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays. In your hollow-born sister, that time father took her from her splintering cradle and to the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm, and a muddy boot sails toward your face. Then everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. You did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Darren's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs in the ocean mists around the dock. The young boy's corpse lies at your feet. Take the dagger. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to belong to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. I'm fucking getting revenge! Should I see if I can find out what happened to his dad? Ugh, fuck those people. Yep, super dead, extra dead, 100% dead. Well, that sucks. What happened to his dad, though? Is he still in there, or...? Oh, maybe if I'm...
slow and silent.
I think I need to go back to Copper Lane. Yeah. Copper Lane. Hi, Mountain Coder. How are you? Didn't the dad leave with the woman? Was that the dad? Was that the same dad? I thought it was a different dad. Do you like the new emote? Okay, let's go accost Lumdala. As long as I don't get... Ah, the Bailey and... Okay, lady.
Welcome.
Ollie said his friend Lendry was last seen with you. that drunk in Andra's gift, men flatter themselves when it comes to the attentions of a beautiful woman. The Pallid Knight herself could waltz into that bar and he'd believe she was there to sit on his lap and listen to bawdy stories. Perhaps she'd enjoy a bawdy tale or two. Must get old gathering the dead and dying. I'm just analyzing the facts. And the facts are that one of us stinks of cheap ale and desperation, while the other has a long and illustrious career. Consider well which is a more credible source. I ken her sort, nigh to be trusted. Surely there's someone else you can ask about all of this. I'm but a humble actor. You're connected to 3 recent disappearances that you claim to know nothing about. Then what else do you expect me to say on the subject? If you'll excuse me, I have a performance to attend to. The young man steps up next to you, his gaze fixed on the other actors, his voice low. Meet me in Lamdala's house. I know what's going on. He claps his hands and whistles at the other actors. Well done! Well done indeed! Okay, so Lamdala's house. I need a fish emote. Why do I need a fish emote? The dad is in the tavern still? Oh, okay. How do I get mercenaries or people to assign to stuff? Barracks? Probably. A vampire? A serial killer? Oh, Estitia. Estitia's a wave. Symbol's a wave.
Keeping an eye out.
I saw you with Lamdala by the amphitheater. Look, I don't know what your business with her is, but I want out of this mess. I just came by to grab my things. Just let me leave, all right? Take a breath. Let's see what you've got to say for yourself first. This opens a door behind you. There's a passage down there leading to a theater. It's easier if you see for yourself. Since I've helped you, I promise it will leave my name out of this. Wouldn't be the first man to follow a dark soul down a dark path. If it helps us solve this, perhaps the information is worth a few kind words. All I care about is preventing another disappearance. What you did before is irrelevant. Thank you, and good luck.
Laying low.
Is this it?
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Is that money? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, get that money. A book club stream? Yeah, I was going to do it on Friday, but I was feeling kind of shitty, so. What is this? A simple silk scarf is crumpled on the filthy flagstones. Essence radiates from it like heat, and the closer you get to it, the more you feel a confusing mixture of joy, surprise, and pain. You hold the scarf and focus on it, and the world around you shifts. Something about you shifts too. The smooth fabric is still in your hands, but you're in a small yet cozy house, and Laura is looking from the scarf back to you, asking if you like it. She's smiling because the answer is written on your face. That was 4 years ago, but you still wear the scarf on days like today. After all, you wore it the first day you met the actress with the silvered eyes, so who's to say it won't bring you luck again tonight? It's nestled around your throat, soft, warm, and comforting. You're halfway through the third act, and you can feel the audience's eyes on you, hungry and attentive. You were nervous at first when that woman brought you down here, and you wondered what kind of show you'd signed up for. But this has gone better than you could have hoped. You reach the end of your monologue, and the scarf tightens around your neck. It chokes the final line from your throat, which is embarrassing because your debut is going so well. But when you try to pull the scarf away, it only tightens further. You're confused, and you look to the audience, expecting someone to rush to your rescue. Then you see their eyes and that hungry, attentive look, and you understand. The stage fades to black. The scarf falls from your hand and flutters to the ground, but Cora's soul lingers, stuck between a familiar token and a question. It wants to know, but it wants to retreat. Clinging to an empty dream will only bring you pain. You have to find a way to move on. The soul is still for several seconds before fading back into the fabric of the scarf. Aw, did I fuck up? Lumdala emerges from the shadows, her silvered eyes glowing in the darkness. Well, well, if it isn't our friend from Dunrid Row. What do you want? I have a proposition. And I have my doubts. But I suppose it couldn't hurt to hear the details. I stage my performances for certain wealthy patrons. One, in particular, would make a valuable catch. You agree to a truce, I'll give you his name. Explain why this is a better deal for me. Think of it this way. I only feed a demand. I'm offering you the man whose money and connections made my performances possible in the first place. Bye, Magpie. Have a good night. Can I say I'll do it and then kill her anyway? Okay. Excellent. The man you're looking for is Lord Gatterman. Find him in Brackenbury yourself or report him to the authorities. It makes no difference to me. Now it's time we made our exit. Yeah, I fucking doubt that. Okay, so who's at the front? Either an Aloth needs to fucking back the shit up. Don't, like, just... I don't know why these people, like... There you go. Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked. Aloth, why are you dying? Why aren't you helping?
You're not getting through me.
Yeah, they're creepy. I don't think it matters who put them up to it. The fact that they're willing to just, like, murder people. I don't know. It's no good. Alright, well, that was great.
Of course.
Can I... She faded back into the scarf? She didn't, like... I guess I probably chose the wrong thing then. I didn't want her to stay in the scarf. I wanted her to be okay forever. Okay, and then I need to go to the goose and swan or whatever. The swan and the goose. The goose and the swan. Oh, mother of Christ. Okay. Arloon. Spirit shift script AI is active. Can I change your AI real quick? Okay. Aloth's gonna go down, like, no about it, doubt it. Oh, she doesn't have a chance to be, like, supportive. She's probably gonna... Let's see. Who am I standing there with? Kana. Fuck that guy up. Yeah. Okay. She spirit shifted anyway, so. You? Oh god. There we go. Okay, why aren't you and you and you
Following your lead.
going after these motherfuckers? I have to control all the skellies? Really? I shouldn't have to control the skellies. Are we good? Assassins can't fuck me up. I'm the best.